مرحبا السلام عليكم كيف حالكم? How are you? شو أخباركم? What's new? What's good? In today's video we're gonna learn how to write. We're not gonna learn all the letters of the Arabic alphabet. We're just gonna be introducing 2 letters of the alphabet. Fairly straightforward, but this video is meant to kind of demystify the Arabic language and Arabic writing for you guys. So this is meant for the beginners or intermediate learners that are still kind of wrapping their head around the Arabic alphabet, really. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing, or we're going to be learning 2 letters. Number 1, harf al-alif, which is the A, or actually extended A, not just A. And then harf al-ba, the B. Okay? جاهزين? You guys ready? Yalla. Okay, so before we start, I want you guys to remember 2 things. So number 1, first of all, in Arabic, and you might have known this already, we write from right to left and not left to right. This is very important. We're going this way, okay, when we write Arabic. Not in English. In English, you go this way. In Arabic, we go this way. That's the first thing. Second thing is, in Arabic, there's some letters that connect. Majority of letters actually connect. So think of it as a cursive alphabet, cursive letters, because we're connecting the letters together. And yeah, that's basically the second point. However, you do have letters in their isolated form. So real quick, the number of letters in Arabic isn't that much more than English, by the way. There's not like a crazy number of characters and letters and whatnot. It's almost the same as English, actually. A little bit more, 2 or 3, 4 letters more than English. That's it. However, what you do have in Arabic is you have different forms of the letter depending on whether it's in its initial form, whether it's connected or in the middle, whether it's in the final, still connected, but the final, last letter, or whether it's isolated. And I'll explain what these mean in a sec. But for those that are saying, this is super complicated, how come there's so many versions of a letter? Well, I want you guys to think for a second. Even in English, if you take a look at the letter B, this is a B. Hopefully that's clear enough for you guys. Let me try a different marker. So let's go with the letter B. This is B in its capital form, right? Let's take a look at B as a small letter. That's the B as a small letter. If you look at this, they're pretty different, right? So for anyone that's saying, how come Arabic complicated? No, hold on. There's a few things that are as complicated in English. And this isn't like a super foreign concept to have different versions of the same letter. In English, obviously, it's a little bit simpler because you're dealing with, when this is a name or at the beginning of a sentence, you use the capital letter, when otherwise you're using the small letter. In Arabic, I'm going to teach you guys how to differentiate between the different types. So yalla, let's get into the video. That was a quick introduction. A few things I want you guys to know. Let's jump into the video. Okay, so you'll notice there's 4 different versions of each letter. They're not super different from one another. In some cases, depending on the letter, they're a little bit different. And these ones, fairly straightforward. I'm going to explain. So, one thing to note off the bat. There's 6 letters in Arabic that only connect from this side, but don't connect from this side. So, meaning, they connect with the letter before, but they don't connect with the letter after. And the alif, the A, the A, is one of those letters. Okay, so I want you to remember that in the context of the A and B, the A only connects with the letter before it, does not connect with the letter after it. Okay, just remember that. And we'll come back. If it's not clicking right now, it will click once we visualize it, once we see it, we start writing. Okay, just remember, it doesn't connect with what's after, only connects with what's before. So the 4 different versions. So we have initial, if the letter came at the beginning of the word. Medial, middle, some people call it medial. Connected, this is if it's connected to what's, there's a letter before it, so you got to connect it. This is in its final form, and this is in its isolated form. Isolated meaning if the letter before it doesn't connect, so it's one of the 6 letters that don't connect, you leave this as this form in its isolated form. Okay, so this is gonna make sense when we start writing, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a debrief, like a quick overview of this. Now, taking a look at the B, this makes the exact same sound as English, b, b, b. However, the A in Arabic is an extended A, okay? Tamam. For example, bab, door, one of the words we're gonna write today. Bab, I don't say bab, say bab. You gotta extend. If you have this on top of the alif, this is known as the hamza. This is where it's like a stoppage. It's a quick, like apple. Done, apple. Not bat, apple. Otherwise, whenever you see this, and it's an extended A, make sure you extend. This is very, very important in Arabic because it can change the meaning, right? If you're not extending, you're only doing like a quick vowel sound, could mean a completely different thing. Okay, this is very important. Okay, let's take a look at the B, harf al-ba. So first off, initial form. This is if it's the first letter of the word, it looks like this. This if it's kind of in the middle, so there's something before, there's something after. So if you want to spell the word habibi, my darling, my love, you have a ha here, and the ha connects, harf al-ha, and then habi, and then again bi, habibi. You don't have to know this. I'm just demonstrating so you can imagine what this is basically. The ba that's connected from before and after. This is the medial or يعني connected form. Tamam? يعني is a filler word, by the way, for the newbies out there, because I realize that when I talk Arabic sometimes, or when I speak English sometimes, I'll throw in like an Arabic word, like يعني, مش عارف, I don't know, I'm not مش متأكد, or many words, yeah, like يعني, filler words, wallahi, things like that. So يعني literally means, but we use it as in like, I mean, like, it's a filler word, okay, for the newbies out there. خلينا نكمل, let's continue. In its final form, this is how the ba looks like, meaning if this is the last letter, this is how it would look like. There's something coming out of here, meaning like connect me with what's before. So, which means there's something coming from before it. So for example, the word for love, hub, okay? You write the ha, you connect it. Tamam? And then there's the ba in its isolated form. This means that there's the letter before it does not connect with what's after. And we already covered one of those letters, which is the alif. If you want to write the word for father, ab, okay, this is with a hamze, because it's a I'm not saying ab, I'm saying ab in this case, father. So the alif, like we talked about, does not connect. If you notice here, the difference between this and this, there was like an extended arm with a ba. This does not have an extension. خلاص, it's يعني done, mafi, there's nothing. This is it. It doesn't connect with what's after. Similarly, in our example here, ab, we know the alif does not connect with what's after. So this means the ba has to be in its isolated form. At the beginning, this might sound a little overwhelming. With time, once you kind of simplify it and you realize, okay, there's only 6 letters I need to remember that don't connect with what's after, and you keep reminding yourself and you keep practicing, this will get easier and easier. I promise you. Okay? Let's write a few words now. Yalla. Okay, first off, we're gonna write the word for door. Door بالعربي in Arabic. بنقول, we would say bab. Again, bab. Now, let's just listen to that word. Bab. Okay, what do we have with that? We have a ba, bab. We have an alif, an a, bab. Okay, last letter, easy, b also. Now let's think. First letter, we said the B in its initial form looks like this. Tamam? Now, by the way, quick kind of hack or tip for you guys. For those that are wondering about the dots and that confuse the dots, because we have another letter, the ta, for example, and we have the tha, these are in the connected form. In order to, some people confuse like, okay, does that go on top, under, what have you. Remember, the word below starts with a B, and below means under, okay? Below in English. B, this is a B, and this goes under. Just a quick way to help you guys remember, okay? Below, just think the one that goes below starts with a B, and that's harf al-ba. Tamam? So, the B in its initial form, if it's the first word, if it's the first letter of the word, looks like this. Tamam? Now, what's next? We said bab. Remember how the A looked like? The A is super easy. It's just like a little, it's like this. That's it. It's like one in English. That simple. تمام. What did we say about the alif? What did we say about this? If you guys remember, we said it could connect from what's before it, but it does not connect with what's after it. Meaning, if something is before it, it can connect, all good, cursive. Whatever's after, it would not connect. Tamam? So let's put that into practice and try to kind of, if this is giving you trouble, maybe pause the video, think about it, write it down, absorb it, okay? But we said it connects with what's before, does not connect with what's after. Meaning, if I want to go bab, I don't go like this. No, that wouldn't work. I need to connect them. So cursive writing. So bab, I'm connecting everything so far. This is the alif, but we said it does not connect with what's after, okay? So knowing those two things, it connects with what's before, so far so good. We have the ba so far. We need the b, we need b again. What do we say about the b when it's in its isolated form? Or first off, will it be connected? Will it be in its final form, or will it be in its isolated form? Connected is if this connects, if this letter connects, which we said it doesn't, okay? And being that it's the last letter, it has to be in the final isolated, non-connected form, okay? What this meant, remember we said B, beginning, and then we have medial, tamam, and then we have final, and then we have isolated form. So because the isolated form means whatever is the letter before it, if it does not connect, we would write the isolated form. So know the alif, like we talked about, does not connect with what's after it. So we would need the isolated form. Bab. That's how you write door. Let's see how long that took us. Yeah, 2 minutes. Not too bad. 2 minutes and now you know how to write a word in a completely foreign language. Tamam? It's nice. It's cool. Now obviously, there's not much you can do with this word. Like you probably want to write your name. You want to be able to read and write. Yes, this takes a bit of time, but this is kind of an intro to show you the basics of Arabic writing, okay? If you would like to learn more, I'm working on a full course, reading and writing. It's still not out yet, but make sure to register. There should be a link in the bio for you to register to get notified when the course comes out and to get on the waiting list for any discounts or any launch discounts, things like that. So if you would like to learn more, there's a link in the bio, register there so you get notified. Anyway, continuing. So bab, door. Don't say bab, bab, pronunciation wise. Another easy one using the two letters that we already learned is how kids would call their dad. If you want to say dad, calling your dad, daddy, what have you. Baba, in Arabic we say baba, baba, okay? So baba, baba. Okay, let's write that together. What do we need? What do we need so far? By the way, so ba, ba. We need a B, صح? Ba, ba. B in its beginning form. Easy. B, ba, 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 ba. And then ba, which we learned, ba. And then ba. So same thing. B, A, B, A. Or B extended A, B extended A. Tamam? So this means door. Easy peasy. Door. Now we need dad. We have ba. Okay, B at the beginning form. Okay, we're just going like this. Yeah, guys? This is all we're doing. All we're doing. This is the B in its beginning form. Maybe write that down. Just practice. Pause and just practice writing that. Tamam? Easy. Then we're connecting the B. So we're connecting it because we said the A connects with what's before it, but it does not connect with what's after it. Okay? So what does this mean? If I have ba, I want to write the exact same thing. What do I do? Same thing. Let's go. Ba. And then what do I do? And then just connect the A. Baba. Baba. That's how you say, yeah, daddy, dad. How people call their dads. Baba. So I'm just using, obviously, words or letters that we've covered, the B and the A. Bab and Baba. Just to keep it simple for you guys. And to also give you an idea of Arabic reading and writing. Okay? في أي أسئلة? Are there any questions? Hopefully that was straightforward, not too difficult. Like I said, try to simplify it. It's when people see a foreign language, it's a little overwhelming. Yeah, when I see foreign language in the street, it's overwhelming for sure. But once you learn these mini tricks and hacks and you kind of just absorb it, it's not as intimidating, it's not as difficult. Okay? Hopefully that helped. Subscribe if you haven't, by the way. Register for the course, the upcoming course, if you haven't, or I mean, register to get notified of the upcoming course. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions in the comments. This gives me ideas for future videos, yeah? See you in the next video.